What's up, everyone? You know who it is, your man. I'm back. A.D.S, Aiyea the Shadow, King A.D.S. Out here in the Inland Empire, sunny Southern California. I'm out here in the rays and it's feeling good. All the June gloom comes in the morning and it looks all murky and everything. And we have been having weird weather though. Things haven't been like, all the way average for the record, right? Like everywhere you go, it seems like we have something strange, uncharacteristic for the area of the planet. And so, yeah, man, we've been having like little sprinkles, showers, stuff like that. It'll be like real misty, but almost raining and stuff like that. For this time of the year here in California, for those who don't know, if you're watching from somewhere else, that's not usually how it goes. We'll have this marine layer that'll come in around this time of the year, and it'll make things a little bit foggy, depending on where you're at, foggy or a little bit gray for a couple of hours in a day, and it usually burns off by the early afternoon. And so it usually will look more like this, but in the past couple of weeks it's been gray. You know what I'm saying? The sky's been gray and stuff like that. It's been nice. I'm not complaining or nothing, but I'm just also saying that, yeah, man, things are changing out here. You know what I'm saying? So while it's changing, why don't we go ahead and keep changing too? That's what I've been trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always putting my best foot forward for what it's worth and doing the best that I can. My life has never been easy. It's always been a struggle. I mean, not like, I don't want to make it sound like over tragic or nothing like that, but it's always been a fight. You know what I mean? So for me, my victories are outdoing myself each and every day. Anything that I did good, I'd like to outdo myself, and I don't give myself ultimatums like I'm gonna quit if I don't reach it in a certain amount of time. I just keep on going. You know what I mean? So it's more of a lifestyle for me than it is just like a material personal gain goal, stuff like that, because I never really had that choice. So I just wanted to also say that, so if you're like me, just keep on going. And the message that I wanted to share with you today, there's many of them coming too, man. I was working on some new material, and then the floodgates opened back up again like it did in 2019 when I first started doing these videos. So I got more stuff to share. And so what I was gonna say though is the message I want to share with you today is one about your direction. It's all about direction. It's all about perspective anyway. And you might want to look at a situation that you want to accomplish and it looks like a mountain, right? And so you're looking at the mountain instead of the steps that you have to take, things like that. Or maybe you just don't know where to start. There's been a few videos that are like that too, where I'll touch on, purpose or direction. But in this one, what I really wanted to say is have no fear. Don't worry if you're not skilled at something or you don't know something, because the best gift that's been given to humanity, to you, to me, to everyone, is that you're a natural student, because the brain is a process tool, right? We touched on those kind of things. So you're a natural student. So have no fear, because what you do the best is learn. That's what you do the best. And if you feel like, because there's a lot of stereotypes, imagery that goes along with everything we do, I feel that's wrong. People have many sides to them. It's not just one side. And so imagery that goes along with smart is stupid. That's a dumb thing to do. Imagery that goes along with wealthy or class, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. It's just ridiculous. So I would like to break that. If you feel me, you know what I'm saying? Then keep rolling with me. Drop me a like on the video if you're watching. Subscribe to the channel so we can get into this. I want all of you with me, and I want you to check out everything that's up here and my music stuff. Now, consider this. From day one, you've been taught, indoctrinated into a system that gave you structure on how to learn, right? So first and foremost, you know that you need to be able to grasp the topic, right? You have to, raise your awareness so your intelligence raises, so that way you can be capable of grasping the topic at hand. Then you don't have to look for a magic solution, but you can seek out the titles of the books that students have been using and are still using on many different levels, whether it's like high school level or college level. Geez, I mean, these days you could even go here on YouTube or on other streaming places and you could actually find the class courses being taught. You can see the curriculum, as it's called, right? The etiquette, right? The itinerary, the schedule, right? So you know you can get a hold of these things. And so what I would like to propose, you know, if you haven't already, is why don't you get your knowledge from those sources as well if you don't know where to start. Get some footing somewhere, right? Go through the collegiate books, go through those books, take notes, you know, so that was number one. And then number two, take notes. Do like you do in class. Treat yourself like you're in class. Have yourself some notebooks for notes, things like that, and write them down. Don't be lazy and just type that shit. Write that shit down. Because for some reason, a funny thing happens. It's like it burns it into the folds of your brain when you physically connect with your intellect and commit to something. For some reason, that muscle memory is something else, and you seem not to forget things a whole lot better, you know. So take notes. Third, also, I don't think there's going to be much more after this, but third, get yourself some mentors, right? Someone who's versed in that topic or works in a field where they use the curriculum that you're trying to learn, right? So you're getting to know people who are professionals and have a professional opinion or outlook on something, and that way it can help raise your awareness. Or maybe they teach, or maybe they know the topic very, very well. They have a degree in that field or that topic, right? So try to find yourself some bounce off points, some reference points. Don't try to be Superman or Superwoman or anything like that. Don't try to be the exception to the rule and just assume that exceptions to the rule exist every day, all day. They're exactly what they are. They are anomalies and they are exceptions. The best way to go about things that I've ever seen or has been taught is to not assume such, to just put your head down, dig in, and go for it, right? So with that, I just want to say that you could do anything you put your mind to. It sounds a lot different, right? Now, when you put it in that perspective, whatever you wish to put your mind towards, you can do. And you should take the time too, because being more resourceful gives you more options, more angles for you to land on your feet. And I know what it feels like to have to land on your feet, you know, and so it's no joke out here. So I you know, so maybe that's where it comes from, a heart space that says, hey man, any one of us could learn how to do amazing things. And no, you don't need all the powers that be in your circumstances to make it happen, but you will, no doubt, you know, and I know there's many who understand these things, and so let's come together. But you will have to change how you do things, right? It ain't what you do, but how you do it. So hanging out, all those kind of things, just wanting to party for the sake of party and feeling like you're missing out on something, you're gonna have to ditch that for a while. You're gonna have to evaluate where the truth, you know, where the value really is in your life. Like, do you value the quality of your life? You know, because you can contribute to the quality of many others' lives without contributing to your own, you know, or or are you contributing to a bar's, you know, quality of living? Are you a bar owner or club owner? And I don't have nothing against any of them. I love all y'all, you know what I'm saying? We're one and the same. But nevertheless, a person does have to take time to learn how to open that bar, to learn how to open that business or service or club or whatever. So you see that there are no slouches. There's no just party people who just magically become successful. Well, I can't say that, right? I cannot say that because, like I said, there are exceptions to the rule, but usually those scenarios are not like most of us, or the circumstance that it happens under is usually not something that happens every day. So let's go with the more practical road, right? Feet planted, moving forward, Be practical about it. Take the time to do it. Put in the work and keep on working and keep going and try to outdo yourself, and just keep on learning, man. You're going to find, if you didn't know already, that life is so much more amazing, curious, and you're so much stronger and smarter than you ever expected. You're amazing. You could do anything. And so I wish that, this video or this vlog or whatever you would like to call it, podcast, whatever you want to call it, man, this little session, I hope it reaches you well in high spirits and that you vibrating at the best tone that you could make and is harmonious with the people around you. I hope that there's no fake individuals or personalities trying to drain you, or energy or situations around you trying to drain you and stuff like that. And I hope that this refills some of that, and I hope this motivates you, and I hope you want to get up like I'm getting up right now. I'm about to go handle some odds and ends. Like I always say, I've got a side business out here in the Inland Empire, Best Junk Removal. You could find us on Google in the city, in the area of San Bernardino County over here, and serving the people of Upland and Ontario and surrounding areas. And so that's also something I get a chance to give back and help the community. We help each other, and it's a great feeling knowing I made a difference in somebody's day, whether it's music or with the service. The service started as a way to survive, and I had to learn all that stuff on the fly, head on a swivel, thinking on my feet, and it was rough. It was rough because I very well could have just been on the streets. You have no idea. You have no clue. So I know that you could do it because I survived too. And I'm not saying everything's perfect, but I see the potential and power in everybody. And I never believed that I could be in front of hundreds of thousands of people doing music. And I did that too. And I still want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Music is first and foremost, is where I come from. And I learned the practical essence of business while making my way through and networking in the music field. I want to continue to do those things. That's what I'm best at doing. Bringing these messages to you is what I'm meant to do. When I took the ASVAB test when I was in high school, those aptitude tests and all that shit, always came back as communications. You understand? Communications, where it's visual, audio, whether I'm just talking to you, whatever it is, it seems to be that my strong suit is communication, so I'm here doing it with you. So I thank you if you watch this video all the way through. I really appreciate you. Definitely get involved. Come along. King A.D.S. Aiyea the Shadow A.D.S. out here in the IE, the Inland Empire, California, SoCal. Dubs up. Peace to my people in LA, Orange County, San Diego, Palm Springs, the High Desert, Victorville, all that stuff, Moreno Valley, all over. You know what I'm saying? And everybody on the East Coast, down south, up north, everywhere. Big shouts, big love. All the people I've been connecting with, big love. I see you. Don't ever think I don't see you. I do get busy. I'm doing things. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this. Like I said, I'm out here. I'm out here. I'm out here. But nah, not on no rah-rah nonsense. But man, just want to spread that warmth. Let's go. Got the next one coming soon. Keep that head clear. Stay sharp. Stay up. Stay strong. Peace.